people. Welcome and thank you for tuning in to Today I Got Time podcast. It's your girl Vee and Mo. Thank you for tuning in on today's episode. How you feeling over there, Mo?
I'm feeling great. I love and today's a good day. The weather all messed up and you just never know what the hell's going on. Today's freaking 30 degrees and then in a couple days it's gonna be 80. So everybody stay bundled up at this point. I
Right.
don't
It
know.
snowed earlier. It was sprinkles. Little
My mom was
sprinkles.
telling me it was a blizzard in Minnesota or Milwaukee or somewhere in the M's. And she's like, it was a blizzard. It was a blizzard. It was so bad. It was so bad. And I was like, Mama, baby, it was.
We were on tornado watch yesterday.
We were on tornado watch yesterday too. I was like, I don't know what the hell going on. I'm just here. I'm just here.
I just said, let me make sure I cook dinner.
Okay.
Make sure everything is charged.
No, seriously.
Let's pull out the candles.
If they
it's gonna be an early night, kids.
If they got to be pulled out, absolutely.
And it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
On today's episode, you motherfuckers is still running amok.
Yeah, we're gonna change. We're gonna start our own little segment, our own series called "Running Amok."
Yes,
because the trending topics thing is cool and cute, but it's the running amok. Now, some of them is positive, but most of them is you are the Lulu. A lot of y'all, again, it's loose screws. And at this point in time, we done said it, and we gonna keep saying it. Mental health matters. Y'all got to get checked out for real.
Absolutely.
Y'all got to get checked out. This is getting out of control. Mm-hmm. Start with the orange man. Might need to start right there. But that's another day. That's another story for another day. But he might need to be the example set for the rest of the fucking nation because this is crazy.
So, lying straight to the people's face and then still getting away with shit. I'm waiting for people to wake up.
It's a disorder.
Wake up. Are you guys the sleepers? Are you guys the cell? People on here first?
I believe it. I believe it. If you believe in anything that's going on that this man is talking about, you are got to be a sleeper cell because, baby, what? You can't believe this. That's why I ain't even having a conversation with folks. Well, I don't have a conversation with folks about politics. No way. Because, baby,
at all.
Go on about your business. I don't even get that deep into it with folks because at the end of the day, you're going to go whatever you believe, and I'm going to go whatever I believe. And
absolutely.
You might not have your facts, and I will. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to argue with a brick wall, and I'm not going to sit up here and try to convince anybody otherwise. Believe what you want to believe. But while you're believing it, make sure your boots are strapped tight. Mm-hmm. Make sure they strapped tight now. Mm-hmm. Because it's on the way.
Okay.
It's on the dang way. But going into the positive, right? We're going to start with the positives before we dwell into the BS.
Because there's plenty of it.
There's plenty. So congratulations to Michael B. Jordan.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Michael. We love this for you. We love this for our Black men. We love this for our Black community, our African American community. We fought hard to get here, and we see the work that our ancestors put in, and y'all are still putting it in. So I love that. Still ain't seen the damn movie, but hey, I'm gonna get to it.
I did absolutely love it. That's why I can appreciate you winning this because you played dual roles. And as I'm hearing your actors talk about you, how you changed your face, how you didn't get prosthetics to cover your dimple, how you it's so more rewarding when you see people in their element and they're just excelling. He absolutely deserved that because the role he played, he was absolutely good. And then to have two love interests in the movie, and all around, Sinners is a great movie.
Right.
Definitely recommend. Absolutely recommend. Again, shout out to you, Michael B. Jordan. One time for Newark, New Jersey. Love that for you. It is inspiring. Him and the other 5 other gentlemen that led the way in getting leading or best actor, leading acting roles for that Oscar.
Right.
Shout out to you. You guys absolutely deserve it. I know Forrest Whitaker might be one of them.
Leonardo DiCaprio was one. Oh, no. You're talking about as far as the Black men winning Oscars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Jamie Foxx is another one.
Will Smith won an Oscar.
Will Smith is another one.
Out of Chris Rock ass. And when he slapped Chris Rock.
Again, running a goddamn muck.
Right. You know, one of these folks shit and did the most and still won the Oscar. Okay. Okay.
Can't take away the talent. Now there might be some things behind it, but you still can't take away the talent. Okay.
No, for real.
Love that for him. While we're on the Oscars, I also want to give a shout out because some may see it as a negative, but for me, it's a positive because she is a shero. Tiana Taylor standing up for herself and letting that security guard know, do not put your hands on me. Okay. And for those that see it as a woman being an angry Black woman, shame on you. Because not enough of us speak up. And I don't know if you thought that she was supposed to be handled any kind of way, but let me let you know something. Let me tell you something. Tiana Taylor is from Harlem, New York. Okay. She's been that girl since My Super Sweet 16. Okay. So that girl knows exactly who the fuck she is. And what you're not going to do is place hands on her as any Black woman. Period. So
because it's never that serious. It's never that deep. And you should have some type of professionalism. You should have some type of professionalism. I'm not saying that any type of artist or actor or musician or whatever, whomever, is any better than the janitor. But at the same time, everybody deserves respect. And if you're working for a company, if you're working for this type of organization that's this big, like, you should know how to handle people and move things accordingly, respectfully. Like, absolutely, there's no reason for you to put your hands on her, and she did exactly what she's supposed to do. Check the motherfucker at the door. Check the motherfucker at the door with the cameras rolling, and it's yeah, bitch. What? Hey, ho, pick that bitch. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself.
No, for real.
What's wrong with you? The Harlem will come out, the Atlanta come out of this shit. Hey, partner. Right then and there with the cutesy doocy dress on and all. Okay. What you talking about?
I'll get right with you. I'll get right with you. Who did you think this was? It doesn't matter the element. I just gotta make sure I don't move too fast in this bitch. But
shit, these titties will come out on a hoe. These titties will come out on a hoe. Get too disrespectful in here. We'll pop out literally. We'll pop out literally. What you mean? You shoving and pushing this shit? What? Hey, wait a minute now. Hey.
You get a little handsy.
You too handsy. Right. You better get the flashlight like the security do in the club. Right. You better get the flashlight like the security do in the club.
Speaking of getting handsy, how do you feel about Blueface getting knocked out?
I feel like, first of all, you're amateur, so let's remind ourselves that just because you be fighting niggas in the jail and fighting your bitch and fighting the Crip members and the gang members in the community doesn't mean that you know how to fight everybody. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. And I know that the guy that he was fighting wasn't like, he's an amateur as well. Like, he's not a professional boxer, but the way that he was throwing him,
I think he has a couple more. I think he has like maybe a couple more matches under his belt, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But he has a little bit. That's why he had a little bit more experience. So okay, I give you that. Blueface took on another.
I don't think he was prepared because
I feel that way too. I feel like he wasn't prepared for that. But I think he took it with stride. Like, you didn't hop back on the internet acting like a goddamn fool, and I love that for you.
Yes, he did. Yes, the fuck he did.
Oh, did he?
He hopped right back on the internet and blamed Aiden and said that he's not working with Aiden Ross's company or whatever. Anyway, I guess that was sponsoring him to fight, and he was up under their shit during the fight. He's saying that he's not. And then here go Whack 100. Yeah, because he set him up. And this was bad business, and he did bad business. Okay, how about we say, right? Because the business aspect, in my opinion, which I'm not too knowledgeable about, like how the boxing world goes. I do like to watch a couple of boxing matches and follow along with some matches, but I'm not watching all of them. I'm just not that big of a boxing fan. I enjoy a little boxing, but I ain't all into it like that. But nevertheless, Wet 100 was trying to Wet 100 and Blueface was basically trying to say that Aiden Ross did bad business, and because of the bad business, that's what led him into the ring to fight this person, and he lost because of the bad business. No, the business aspect, which is the money. This is what I'm thinking, right? The money, like you're getting paid to fight. We got to pay this person. We got to get the arena. We got to get the people here. We got to promote. We got to do this. All of those things was covered by Aiden Ross and the company. Your ass being sparring and actually being in the gym and actually working out 12 hours a day and really preparing yourself physically is on you. Like, you should have prepared yourself a little bit better, because you weren't ducking shit, you weren't blocking shit, you weren't getting up out of there, you was getting beat, nick. That's why your ass was up under them ropes like you was. That's why he was up under them ropes like he was, because you're small. He was smaller than the component. You should have been able to move a little bit faster. You should have been able to move around him a little. If you was really trying to do the boxing shit, like boxers don't just stand there. You see Floyd Mayweather, he gets around the ring. You see Muhammad Ali, he gets around the ring, baby. He ain't standing right there again, taking them hoes. Now you up under the rope. Now it's bad business. Or you could take your ass to the gym and learn how to move around that motherfucking ring so you don't get punched in up under the ropes. Absolutely. You was damn there on the floor with the goddamn. You might as well have took you a seat. Might as well have took you a seat, sir, because what the fuck is this? It was just for, like I said, he wasn't prepared in that aspect. Absolutely. Now, I'll talk about the business and all that extra shit. You again, if this is a career that you're trying to go into, sometimes business. I'm not gonna say sometimes the business ain't gonna be business, but business is business. But you still have to prepare yourself to where it's not a chance for you to lose. Even when he was sparring with the other guy, I don't know if you saw that video before the fight. He was sparring with some guy, and the guy that he was sparring with was shorter than him, right? Smaller than him. As far as height wise go, but maybe they were like the guy wasn't no small guy. He was kind of like, you know, built up, you know what I'm saying, like muscular, and he was doing his ass in. You were getting dead in on the spar too. The little dude was making, and you was just getting hit. You were just getting hit, like, so now who we blaming now? You was sparring. You wasn't even at the competition. You wasn't even with the component. You was getting somebody a little smaller than you that probably have obviously more experience than you, but that's what a spar is for. And this person was showing you and letting you know, like, I would have told his ass, like, you was not ready.
Well, what if the bad business on Blueface's behalf was that he thought that he was supposed to win?
Right. Absolutely. I can see that. I can see, like, because I'm Blueface, y'all need to throw the match and let me win.
Under my belt. Right.
No.
So
everybody don't give a fuck about your Blueface. Sorry. Everybody don't care. You can get anybody get in that ring, get their ass whooped. Hell, Rihanna can get in there and get binked up. Don't get in that bitch if you ain't ready. I'm not going to the boxing ring, bitch. I don't give a fuck if they get offering me $300,000. You can say, yeah, you're going to go fight fucking whomever. 300,000. You got a month to prepare yourself. No, that's not long enough. I'm gonna need about 6 of them hoes. I'm gonna need about 6 months. Give me 6 of them. Maybe I can dodge a couple of these punches. Shit. So I definitely believe I can see that being a reason why he said the bad business happened, because you thought you were gonna win because you're Bluefish.
Yeah, well, I guess people took a poll and saw that you weren't, but it would have been beneficial for you to win. It would have been more favorable for you to lose than to win, because it gave more, I don't know, traction. It was more viral. I don't know.
Right. I mean,
I'm just throwing out hypotheticals. I don't know, guys. Don't quote us on this.
Right. Absolutely. These are just our process and how we feel, our opinions.
Random ass thoughts.
Right, but but either way it go, he would have went viral. If he would have won, they would have probably taken him more serious, and they would have said, okay, yeah, you know, this is a good person. Like, he's learning, we can put him in more fights rather than you losing. And then not even, like I said, not even just you losing. Like, you can't win them all, but damn, like the technique just looked off. Like, you just wasn't. You didn't look professional. You did not professional, but you didn't look like a boxer. You didn't look like a professional boxer. You look like somebody who just got off the street, put some boxing gloves on, and was trying to fight. And this is not what's that old game
book with some gloves?
Celebrity boxing match. You know that old game back in the day, the clay characters. This is not celebrity boxing match, baby. You can get your ass in there with some folks who actually know how to throw them.
Okay. in this manner, because again, we're not saying you don't know how to fight, but there's a technique, there's a tact, there's a formation, there's a rhythm to it.
There's a rhythm to it,
and you was just not on the beat, which coincides with your music. So I get it all around. You're just not on
start
rhythm.
taking something serious. Like if this is something that you actually want to do, like put the work in. People don't wake up one day and just say they want to be boxers. They do this shit for a living.
Yeah.
Like they actually go into rings, like lower level rings with people in practice and get beat up a couple times before they say, let's do a broadcast fight.
Right.
You gonna broadcast your first loss. How about the sparring match should have been enough for you to say, let me fight me a couple more folks.
Listen,
because I might not be ready.
Just like you started off this episode, that mental health. Okay. Somebody and also stop having yes men around you. Okay.
And stop having too much dip on your chip. Might have a little bit too much dip on your chip. Might have just, too much. You might have thought you was that guy for real, and he had to put you under the ropes to show you that you're not. And it's okay. It's okay. You can't win them all.
Who also thought that they was that guy? As we transition to our next topic, who also thought that they was that guy, that gal?
Who?
This woman who tried to attack my girl. Okay, bitch, you should get your ass whooped.
No,
girl,
you know what?
Some of the videos that she was. We're referencing to the woman that shot up Rihanna's home. Okay. Some of the videos I saw of this Delulu ass woman was she was saying that Rihanna stole some of her songs. Rihanna stole some of her looks.
She was talking about a lot of celebrities. But my whole thing is, I'm going to say this and I'm going to say this loudly. I could be a lot louder, but I'm going to make it very clear. Bring back asylums. Let's bring them back. I want the asylums in every state. We might need about 2 or 3 asylums in every state that can hold a maximum of 1,200 to 2,000 individuals in each asylum. Okay, let's have 4 tiers. The lower tier being just, someone who's having an anxiety attack. The top tier being a permanent resident who has no mental capacity about what's going on in the world. Okay,
absolutely,
because she would be at the top of the fucking building. She will be right there as a permanent resident because out of your mind. And
my real question, my real honest, legit question is, where were you posting this stuff at?
YouTube.
But my thing about it is we just got freedom of speech yesterday. So where was the filtering?
No.
On YouTube?
Girl, people been posting shit on YouTube since YouTube been YouTube. Girl, they used to post all kinds of shit on YouTube. Death videos, motherfuckers finding bodies. It used to be damn near like rotten. You know what I'm about to say?
Yeah.
It used to be like real bad until they had to like crank down on that shit. But YouTube is really the space for freedom of speech. That's why a lot of influencers say go if you want to see more, go follow them on YouTube, or go on Twitch or go on here, because they have a lesser policy or whatever about about the freedom of speech. Like you really can do whatever the fuck you want to do on YouTube. I mean, they're cracking down more now.
Under what rock was I under? Because
it's so many people on. It's millions and millions of people on YouTube. We would have never found this bitch if this bitch would have never did this. We would have never found her. This bitch got hella videos on YouTube.
Oh.
And then another thing I had seen was in one of the videos, she was sitting in the car, right, making a video. And I don't know if it sounds bad or not. I really don't give a fuck if it do. But the first thing I thought when I seen this bitch in the vehicle, I said, they letting this bitch drive? She could, wait, you need to take this bitch license. They shouldn't even be able to operate a vehicle.
She shouldn't even be out in the free world. Let's start there. Because if she was not only threatening Rihanna, she was threatening other celebrities. Why are we not taking this more serious?
Freedom of speech.
Lives.
Freedom of speech.
You cannot make a threat to someone and say freedom
of speech. Are you posing a threat? Are you posing one though? Are you actually being a threat? You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can say whatever you want to say. I can get on this bitch right now and make a rant about organic eggs. And I could go into an hour-long video about why organic eggs is better than processed eggs. This is my opinion. Freedom of speech. I can sit up here and say processed eggs came from the aliens, and the aliens pooped the eggs out, and that's why you need to get the eggs out the ground and bury the egg, and all types of stupid shit that don't even make sense, right? Freedom of speech. But am I standing outside the Walmart selling organic eggs that I don't grew out my backyard?
No, we're just gonna wait for it to happen
Absolutely. That's how the Constitution works. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. That's how the Constitution works. sorry for everyone who didn't know that, but absolutely. Even when someone, like, if you don't live in the stand your ground state, right? If someone, I learned this, I learned this as recently. If someone's just at your door with the fuck shit and you ain't got no, and you're not in the stand your ground state, you can't just come outside your house and shoot them because they're not posing a threat. They're not posing. They can be outside your door all day long, hollering, screaming, yelling, talk shit. They can do whatever they want to do outside that bitch. But as soon as they cross that threshold, then that's when they're posing a threat. Now you're inside my dwelling, right? You're inside of my home, and you're a threat to me. So I can do what I need to do, but you have to get over that little threshold. And that's why a lot of us open up the door and say, "Come on in, come on in. We got some right here for you."
I hope you have your affairs all together.
Right. Obviously, that's in a state that doesn't have stand your ground. But if you're in a state that does have their law, stand your ground, don't go to nobody's shit acting crazy. Okay. Don't go to nobody's shit acting crazy, baby, but they got all rights. If you on their vicinity and their property to blow your shit back, and now you in the street with it. And because you posed a threat.
Absolutely. Speaking of rights, this woman, I don't know her name, but I hope everybody knows the story I'm referencing to. The woman that is trending for getting a divorce and giving her husband full custody. What are your thoughts on that, friend?
Like, at this point, do it. Because men think that it's so much easier. And it's crazy that in 2026 that men still believe that shit. But
it's a trending topic. Right. That is even a trending topic.
That you still believe that, like, what a woman does is so much easier than what a man does. So again, if a man has the ability and the same rights as a woman, because everybody want to be equal opportunists, and everybody want to have the same rights, and okay, cool, yeah. Let's equalize it, okay? Let's make it equal. So if she made that decision for whatever reason, like, I would rather her do that than keep the kids and mistreat them or kill them. Go on with your daddy.
Absolutely.
I'll pay you child support, and I'll see you on the weekends.
Right. And then you have some men that use that as a threat, like, "Oh, I'll take the kids from you." Oh, okay.
They're your kids.
As if there's a form of, okay, well, let me get back my kids, and I can't see my kids. I think now we're in an era that it's like, okay, if you want your kids, have them.
Yeah.
I'll pick them up every other weekend.
And I'll be able to go to work and work, 2 jobs and go get this money and go travel with my friends and have a good night rest and whatever the case may be. Like, I'm not saying
the stigma behind women giving their children to their father is quote unquote neglectful, but when men do it, it's oh, okay, we understand, we get it.
It's a stereotype, right? Yeah. It becomes a stereotype then at that point.
So he can create not even though necessarily for him to create a new family, making it seem like he doesn't have children, but even just having that accessibility. Why can't I act like I don't have children right now?
Or why can't I not even act like I can see my child on the weekends and I can pay you child support and I can go out here and get married and I can go out here and have me another baby with my husband and still see my kids on the weekend and still pay you child support? Like, it's nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with what she did. Like, if you
absolutely
we got this divorce, she said that the part that I thought was funny was she was like, "I left what I came with." I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty funny because it was like, girl, I guess.
Absolutely.
You definitely left with what you came with. Yeah, and now you're a single mom. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because it's so again, the stigma. It's so socially acceptable for the mom to always have the kids and the dad to have the freedom. So now that the roles are being reversed, here you go, dad.
Right. And then I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, mothers are nurturing and children need their mothers. And that's cool. Like, but children need their fathers too. Y'all always talking
Absolutely.
about dads matter and
Right.
fathers first and all that shit. Okay, cool.
Right.
Cool. You can be
Right.
just as nurturing.
Right.
You can be just as nurturing inside the house as well. Okay? Like, we don't have to just isolate it to like separation and then we have to separate the kids and then you can do the same nurturing that I can do in the house. I mean, you know, on my own. We can do it inside the house. That's why a lot of women are speaking up now about roles inside the home. Like a man shouldn't just feel like he can just go to work and just come home, kick his feet up, and then a woman has to go to work, come home, get the kids ready for school, cook dinner, clean the house, plan the events for the weekend, plan the trips, see what's going on with the extracurricular activities, and the man is just like, well, I'm going to work. No, you can be just as nurturing. You can give your child a bath, you can read them a book, you can go for a walk, you can take them to their events on the weekend without the mom having to be there to monitor the shit to make sure everything goes smoothly. Hey, you know what, Taniqua, go ahead and lay down this weekend. You go ahead and lay down this weekend. I got the kids. Like, we cool. Like, we're going to go get some ice cream. We're going to do, like, nurturing your child. Like, actually building that type of relationship where your child feels safe with you. They shouldn't just feel safe with mommy and know that mommy's going to, if I fall off my bike at the park, I can run to my mom. No, you're with your dad. Go fall off your bike at the park with your dad and make sure, and your dad is going to nurture you back to health and let you know, hey, it's okay, dust it off and let's try again. It don't have to be just outside the house. You can do it in the house too. But y'all get all in your panties in the bunch when a woman say, when you separate and the woman say, take the kids. Don't get your panties in the bunch. Take the goddamn kids. You love the kids or not?
Right.
Do you love the kids or not?
Right, because were you just here for the kids, or like what we doing here?
What are we doing here? Now I show you real true colors. Let me see what you're really talking about. And
now I gotta dig a little bit deeper.
Right, okay, but then that's when you find out that who both sides, the woman and the man. That's when the kids go into the system because now the mama don't want the kids, the daddy don't want the kids. So nobody wanted the kids, so you shouldn't have had the motherfucking kids. Absolutely. You shouldn't have had the kids. Like at that point when the daddy is saying he don't want the kids and the mama saying she don't want the kids, well, who the fuck had the kids? What was the kids brought into the world for? What the fuck was going on? Y'all was just fucking. Ooh, I'm just doing a lot of cussing, Lord. But y'all was just doing too much. Y'all just doing the grown folks, and then now the baby here, and now nobody want to take care of the baby because y'all don't want to be together. No, the baby's still here. The baby is the grandmama's the mama, but because at that point, because somebody got to raise the kids. Who gonna raise the kids? Who gonna raise the kids?
Great question. While we move into a topic that I think you might want to hold your seat for. Your girl EK. For those that don't know, let me give you the little backstory, friend. Hold on. Right. Put your hands underneath your butt. Okay. I don't want you to get crazy.
I'm not.
EK was on live. And she was drinking, she was whatever, partying. And she had pretty much called the cops on herself and said that she was going to hurt Chris, the father of her children. They ended up doing a 5150.
Yeah.
And she was admitted.
What the fuck?
So now people are saying that she is about to lose custody of her children because the substance abuse, the calling the police, the threats, the this, the that, again, which I'm a firm believer in. When you get on live and you put the world in your business, you're liable to either hurt you or help you. For EK, it helped her because that's the content a lot of you motherfuckers like to see. Well, now it's hurting her because you might lose custody of your children.
I have a lot of questions. Oh, right.
I might have some answers.
Because you're following this a little bit closely than I am. Like, I haven't really been on that side of the internet. So, I'm not tracking that. I know who Ekane is. I know a lot about her and her situation and like what she portrays on the internet and what she's showing us like intimately behind closed doors. And I guess it ain't behind closed doors no more because she put that shit out there in your face. But okay, so Chris wasn't in the house when she called the police. So she was on live venting to the live while drinking, probably getting drunk as fuck, about her relationship with Chris or like where they stand. Okay, so we know that she just had that baby, right? She just had a baby. Okay, so we're gonna incorporate all of these feelings, right? This might be. I don't even want to. I'm not gonna say that it's postpartum. I don't. Only reason why I'm not gonna say that it's postpartum. I mean, it may be a little bit of postpartum, but these are actual feelings and shit that she was having before the baby. Like this is shit that was going on way back. Like
so
this
now
shit.
For me, it's rage. So now for me, it's postpartum rage. It's not even depression. It's rage because you felt angry about this man before all this. So for you, again, hurtful or helpful? Hurtful or helpful? You calling the police on yourself probably was helpful because you really probably would have went out and hurt this motherfucker.
As she has before though. She's done shit. She don't have this man jump. She don't have his windows bust out. I mean, the both of them is toxic as hell. The both of them have done very like cruel and just unusual things to each other.
My question is, when does the state get involved? Because with them both being unstable in the broad light, now I never want to advocate for children being taken away from their parents. I never want that. I want the children to always be in the home. Let me first and foremost say that. But this is unhealthy and unhinged, live and direct. Now, it's one thing for the shit to be happening behind closed doors, right? Because these are normalities that happen behind closed door in America.
Right.
To be in the broad, you can scroll a couple scrolls and you'll see EK. For it to be broad in our face, and for us, again, I don't know these people intimately. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how they show us what they want to see. I'm not going to say these people are hitting, beating, whooping their ass, whooping children's ass. I'm not going to throw those type of allegations out there. I'm just going to say, if this is what we're seeing in real time, imagine what we're not seeing.
As far as like how the children are being treated, or
everything,
how they're treating each other,
how the children are being treated, how they're talking to each other when they're not being recorded to get money, because this is their income.
Oh no, I don't think that they doing this. I was following Ekane before Ekane became Ekane. Okay, she's always been Ekane, but before she was like a damn near household name at this point. I was following her when she was in that little bitty ass apartment in the hood, in them brown cabinets and them brown doors and them brown flows. When she was in that bit talking about Chris was sleeping in the living room with his friend and she was going off on TikTok and she was cussing his ass out then and talking about how he wasn't nothing but a bum ass nigga this and da and Chris looked a mess, all this shit, right? Like I've been following her for years. And I had to stop kind of getting into that shit because it was just too much. Like, girl, get off the fucking internet with this shit. Like, this shit is dangerous. It's dangerous not only for you and your kids, but it's dangerous for other people watching this. And I get what she's saying. Like, don't follow behind what I'm saying. Like, do your own thing. But girl, you're putting it out there as entertainment. So other individuals, other young girls because she's young. So other young girls that are probably going through this same type of shit with their baby daddy or their boyfriend or whatever, hopefully not no damn husband, but if they're going through with their partner, right, male or female, they're probably like, oh, this is normalized, like this is okay, like this is what I see this all the time on the internet, like this is okay, but it's not okay. It's never okay. It ain't never been okay. I've never been the one that plays blame on either one of them because both of them is wrong.
Right.
He can't do shit that causes a reaction out of Chris, and Chris do shit that causes a reaction out of Ekane. Every single time. Every single time. I mean, it's like tit for tat, but the tit for tat shit be OD. And then y'all get laid back up, and then you want everybody to mind their business. And then you want everybody to be like, whatever. And then Chris, you get on there, you get to talking about, it's just a mess. As far as them two go, they need to stay far the fuck away from each other. Y'all need to stay far the fuck away from each other. Just because, and I learned this a long time ago, just because you're used to something and you're comfortable with something doesn't mean it's right for you.
Absolutely.
You're complacent. Okay, complacency killed the cat. So therefore, you need to elevate. Both of y'all need to elevate and know and understand. Like, we are not good for each other. This is not good for the kids. Whether y'all are physically abusing them or not, you can't fight in front of them, cuss each other out, throw things all over the place, run each other down, bust windows, and then go get the kids a Happy Meal and say, let's go out of town, let's go to the park. That still does something to their psyche. That still does something to their mental. Okay, you're causing further damage in their life that they're going to have to deal with later on. You have a boy and a girl. You have, well, I don't know what the little baby is. I think the little baby a boy, but you got two boys. You got 2 boys and a daughter. What are you showing your daughter how to be? How are you showing your daughter how to be treated, and how are you showing your sons how to treat a woman? And not even just how to treat a woman, but boundaries. Nobody has them. Nobody has the boundaries. Nobody is saying, I'm putting a stop to this. Like, I'm not okay with it. And showing your children, like, it's okay to say no. It's okay to, I don't want to, you don't have to put yourself in these type of situations. You can really get out of it and not create more fucking children to traumatize.
Right.
It's saddening because of the kids for me. Because, as you know, I'm a mental health advocate. I believe in all that good stuff, and
my girl about to get her degree.
Graduation loading.
Getting prepared.
Yeah, okay, period. But I just think that it's not healthy for the kids. So when you ask, when does the state get involved? I agree, right? But just like you said, I'm not advocating for the state to get involved to take the children out of the household. I do believe that Ekane loves her kids, and I believe Chris loves his kids as well. But love don't matter when you're fucking traumatizing people. It don't matter. It don't matter. You can love somebody to death and still treat them wrong and still traumatize them and create a system in their mind or create instabilization in their world where they take this. They're so young, they're going to take this shit with them for the next 15 years. It's going to take them 15 years just to get over this shit. And y'all still adding on to the shit. Shit just gets worse and worse and worse and worse. So for me, I think that not saying I think that the state should get involved, but I think that if the state decides to get involved, that it should be some type of like program, like some type of like something to put Chris and Ekane in, parenting classes, something, you know, to help them with their traumas and the things that they're dealing with personally, like family counseling, something needs to happen where this, and it's easier said than done because a lot of people don't even know how the system works, and the system ain't even equipped with these type of services all the way, right? Like they're equipped with like severe type of issues where they just got to take the kids out the house. But low, I ain't gonna say this is lower level, but like mid-level things like this where it's not almost necessary for us to take the kids because they're not in immediate danger, but psychologically, yes, like we need to correct this right now. Like we need to worry about the kids. We need to, but you can't take care of the kids if you don't take care of the parents. You got to get the parents together to get the kids together. So like, let's get into some human services resources, like you know, some type of classes, some type of I don't know, therapy. I don't know. I gotta sit and think about it because
for real,
give her a case manager.
No, for
because
real.
I'm not trying to take your kids from you, but you gotta fix this now because if you don't, the kids will be taken from you.
Absolutely,
the kids will be taken from you. They're taken for lesser things. Okay, so
absolutely,
and it's
absolutely,
sad.
And it is sad.
You all on the internet with that shit.
We don't want to break up broken homes. Right. We don't want to, you know, create broken homes.
Right.
But if it's to advocate for the children, then let's advocate for the children. Speaking of children, congratulations to our girl Suki.
Oh yeah,
on her pregnancy.
Yeah. She's a good mom.
Love that for you.
She take care of her kids.
Yeah, she absolutely would. I love that you changed your life. Like you're not on that bologna and cheese like you were, so raw and raunchy, right? Like just so
right, but she's still on baddies doing the most. So
oh, is she? I thought they were saying like she had like calmed down and she was
was just on there fighting pepper spraying bitches in the club. So with
I
bear
don't even
spray.
watch that show, so
I don't
oh my
either. I'm
goodness.
saying the clips that I saw.
I haven't even seen those. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You
so
know what
it's
the
not as it's not, okay. So let's say she was at a 10, when she's like, I'm 5'5", but my throat 6'6".
yeah.
It's not that. It's not at that level, but we're gonna knock it down about right here. She's still there. She's still with shit. She's
So maybe
still
like a 6.5, 7
yeah,
ish.
yeah. We're gonna give a
Okay,
6.5,
okay,
7.
okay,
She's
okay,
still
okay,
kind of got some healing and growing to do, but that's okay because everybody does, and nobody's perfect. But
okay.
the rumor has it,
Allegedly.
right? Because we don't know. We going off of what we done seen, the same thing that y'all probably don't seen, right? And I can't tell if it's AI or not. I
At
don't
this
know if
point.
it's AI. I can't tell if they done AI'd his ass on the photo. But allegedly, rumor has it that she's supposed to be pregnant by Dr. Umar, and I'm just so sick by it. Not because I think that Dr. Umar is a horrible individual. Like, I don't really have no real true feelings about him, but I think that what the fuck is all this talking about? What are we talking
Right,
about? All this talking
right,
you doing, all this broken
right.
family home and black power shit, and all this, all the African American man this, and the black
Mm-hmm.
husband this, and the
Mm-hmm.
black father this,
Mm-hmm.
just for you to go and have a baby with another unwed mother.
Allegedly. This is all alleged. We don't know, we don't really know.
Well, we might need to shut the fuck
So
up then, because I can't keep giving
we
my
don't
opinion
really know.
allegedly.
But if this is true, we're talking like if it is true. Dr. Umar, my response to you would be, because I listen to what you say, but I'm also reserved when I hear men talk so passionate about certain things, because for me, I want to know where you're coming from with this.
Right.
So for me, I hear what he's saying. I believe he has true passionate and a true thought process behind it. But if this child is supposedly yours, I think that you are leading from the back and not the front, because you don't, what you're preaching is not what you're living in real time. You're not living that in real life. Again, this is all alleged, so we don't know, but we do know Suki and Dr. Umar have a close relationship. From my understanding, I thought they were under a mentor, sponsee, like the type of relationship. Like,
Right.
she wanted to further educate herself, become more knowledgeable. Like, she was changing her surroundings.
Right, because he actually is a doctor. He actually has his doctorate in psychology. He actually, is educated. He's an educated black man. Like, I'm not taking that away from him. I'm not saying that this man don't know what he's talking about. I'm not saying that he hasn't spent years of his life doing his research and his due diligence in the community and communities to make a change. I'm speaking as far as if he is, expecting another child right now, another child. With everything that you already have behind you, which you already have children that's claiming that you weren't there for them, that you didn't take care of them, which these are all claims. So I'm not knowing what type of father this man is for real. They're just your children is saying this, but they're adults. So who knows? Motherfuckers get mad when they don't get shit. And they get to popping it like you never was there. Hell, I wish mine would say I had to get it out the trench. I had to get it out the mud. Baby, you're gonna go through the mud. Literally. Play with me like that. Cause
I will ragtag that ass.
yeah, because now I gotta pull up all the pictures. Now I gotta pull up all the evidence. Now I gotta put you on blast and let everybody know that you damn near a silver spoon.
The receipts, baby, the receipts.
The receipts
I'm not even gonna go through the holidays. I'm just gonna pull out the pictures of your goddamn birthday. Okay, let's just start there. Why you over here playing? Never mind every goddamn year school supply. Like, never mind.
Right. Not even just that. Don't just talk about the videos of us dancing and us just have bonding moments and us having time and us you really having what you want and need. But if Dr. Umar is expecting another child, like you said, you're leading from the back and not the front, because you speak so highly about the black family and the black structure. But this is not this is not what it looks like, and this is not what it should represent. This is a statistic. Okay, you're furthering the statistics. You're not statistics, but you're furthering the stereotypes. about black men, about black women, about black mothers, about black fathers, about black children. You're furthering that by creating, still procreating at your big age. At your big age, you're still procreating in broken homes. Now, granted, everybody don't believe in marriage. So, whatever. But damn, a commitment, right? Let's actually commit ourselves to the family ship. Let's commit ourselves to the family ship. And I believe in marriage. And I believe that people should be married. And I believe that don't be wasting your fucking time dating nobody if they ain't looking for marriage. Because a motherfucker could die tomorrow and you done spent 15, 20, 35 years with a bitch and you ain't got shit from it. You can't even get the clothes off their back when they did.
Right. Right.
Let me leave this bitch with something. Let me be able to take care of your lineage. Let me be able to take care of what you left for us. Let me be able to do that. I can't do that if we ain't got no paperwork. Can't do that if we ain't got no paperwork. And vice versa as well. So,
speaking of another broken home and lineage, let's talk about Amy and Dwight. Let me take a sip of my water.
Me too.
Because I got to.
It's giving. It is giving. It is very much so giving. And gave that you were dancing with the white bunny too.
The way you pulled out that substance, friend.
I think
she just handled it.
I think she was a kite. I think she was a kite, and I think that she probably was either the kite was coming down or the kite was going up, and she had a mental break. You know, but I'm not doubting that what she's saying about his ass ain't true either, because we already know what the fuck going on with him. And at this point, I believe, you know what, let me really get into it. I believe also that he don't give a fuck no more.
Absolutely. He's just out living his best life.
He's just like, whatever, y'all know I like.
The standing ovation at that
right. Woo! He's like, yeah, picket ring, goddamn on y'all ass. Like, oh shit, this man do not care. Baby in defense right now. DFCS, baby gone. You at the goddamn basketball game. Don't you? They need to be at a parenting class right now. What the fuck is going on? I would be ducked off. You hear me? Not out of shame, but I'd be ducked off because I got shit to do right now. I can't be at no basketball game. I'm so tired from ripping and running trying to get my child back for the first 18 hours of the day.
It's like, what do we care about? What do we really care about? Just like you said, let's bring back shame. Because had this man really had the shame, he probably should have been booed, not praised at the basketball game. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, you should be so shameful about what you have going on. Is it a normality? Like, are we just so complacent? Like, oh, okay, the children are gone and celebrities are out here spiraling, so let's just keep it going.
Right. And the next thing is the next thing. That's why I'm saying, like, he doesn't care. Like, I don't think that he cares, because everything that comes out about him is so controversial. Like, he's just like, whatever, you can believe it if you want to believe it, but it's like, oh my God, we believe it. I believe every bit of it, all of it. Oh, to the house with the motherfuckers running around. And you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go do your due diligence, because I don't want to put the man on Front Street like that on my platform. But if you know, his wife, Roy, said some shit when she said some shit, okay? She wasn't just talking out the side of her neck, and y'all tried to make it seem like she was crazy. They tried to make her say she was crazy, and she wasn't. That's
another thing. But sidebar, let's talk about that. My feelings on how, when a woman tells her story, how people are so quick to judge and say no, and no, that didn't happen, or he's such a da 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 da, and not really listen to the thing and think that it cannot happen to you, is crazy as fuck to me. Mm-hmm. That's wild crazy. Because just like you said, everybody deemed Royce fucking crazy. Everybody seemed like, we know it's Royce. So now we're supposed to not believe Royce, but we're supposed to believe you because you're on live handling this white substance like it's nothing. Girl, for all we know, as soon as this live ended, you could... Who are you fooling?
She did it on the live, but she did it on the live. She thought we didn't see that shit. We saw that shit. We saw you do it now. Damn, we know you doing it. You ain't about to even play with us and try to make us seem like our eyes don't work. Like we don't know. Again, get the fuck off the internet. Just get off the internet. Get off the internet. Take us out of the group chat.
That's the moral of the story.
Take us out of the group chat.
A lot of shit from our previous conversation with EK to now Amy. A lot of shit is not for the internet, okay? Because this shit will get used against you, okay? Mm-hmm. In whatever form that may be. Whether it's helpful or hurtful. Some of this shit, just leave it behind closed doors. Shut up. Not saying we don't give a fuck, but get us out the group chat. Because what are you doing differently? If he's out here feeked out doing all this other wild crazy shit, how are you any better when you're on live doing the shit and then...
That's what I'm saying. So what was the purpose? I don't even understand what the purpose was. Now at this point, I mean, I know it was a battle cry, right? So I know that it was like a plea for help and like, somebody please. But then it's like, girl, were you just tripping out? Maybe you had a little too much or something. Something didn't go your way. I don't know, because you didn't. I ain't see no erratic behavior from him
at all.
You was the one in the house doing the most and recording the man while he all in the daughter room. You talk about, well, why are you in there? Da, da, da. Okay, it's his daughter's room. What the fuck does it matter to you? Like, what? What the fuck does it matter to you? You ain't giving us no context behind nothing, but you want to put everything on the internet. If you're not going to get on the internet and tell us what it is and what it ain't, get us out the group chat.
Absolutely.
Because now we coming up to our own conclusions as we are right now, because I'm going off of what I saw with my own 2 eyes.
Absolutely.
I ain't assuming
at this point,
shit.
4, because you see the glasses.
Okay.
I got 4.
Okay. So, got to have them locked in. It's on my license. Got to have them. So I see what I see and I know what I see. And at the end of the day, Amy, baby, go get you some help. Go get you some healing. You talking about you should have kept the divorce. He raced to file the divorce first because you filed it at 6 months. No, baby, I think he raced to file the divorce because you just got on live with a bag of bunny snow
substance. Yeah,
and it's done now, bitch. You done fucked up. You done fucked up. Yeah. You trying to fuck my career up. You trying to fuck the money up. Like you got
fuck the churches.
My child already in the goddamn system, and now you is with it. Yeah, that's cause for divorce.
Yeah, yeah. Quick and fast, so he can have more of a leverage on his benefit. Yeah, leverage on his side to where when he goes to go get his daughter, this person ain't around. Mm-hmm. We're not cohabitating. We're not. None of that. She's not around. He's doing his due diligence. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. You cannot sit here and play. You cannot trick me. Mm-hmm. So as much as we sit here and think that he's cool, calm, and collective, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are 10 steps ahead of us.
Chestnut checkers.
Okay, so Amy, while you over here thinking you're recording and getting one up on us, and we're all in the group chat, so we should all be on your side because you also were downplaying Royce and telling her story, but now we all got to piggyback off of Royce and now understand what you got going on. Girl. You made your bed, lay in it, smelling it, snorted it, whatever you got to do for you to live your best life. But you are now on the outside. You're outside the club. You can't get in.
Yeah. Hate it for you. Hate it for you. You damn near standing right beside Royce's ass. For real. It's quiet as kept. And I hate to do Royce like that because she's still trying to heal and move on from her life. But I understand why it's passionate to her. I understand why she keeps speaking on it. I understand why every chance she gets, she speak on it because nobody believed her. Nobody believed her.
And it ruined her career. It ruined her life career. It ruined her career. She said he blackballed her from a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. And, she had to do this and she had to do that or whatever other, choices to provide for her children. And so I get it. But Royce's story is Royce's story. She been screaming that from the Himalayas. Mm-hmm. It's not that I'm not sympathetic or empathetic to Amy. But it just comes it stops right here. Mm-hmm. I sympathize that you as a Black woman had to go through that. That's where it stops. Mm-hmm. Because you are also a contributor to the chaos.
To another Black woman's pain.
You want us to relate to you so bad, and I hate it for you, sweetheart. I hate it for you because, you got to go through what you got to go through, but a hard head makes a
Make a
soft
soft
ass.
ass every time. You should have stuck with that divorce at 6 months. When you first filed that divorce, you seen the red flags then. That's why you filed that divorce. But then you got off the internet and you turned back around and tried to come up with this, oh, we're married and marriage is hard and da da da. Yeah, marriage is hard. But what's harder is dealing with an addict. What's harder is going into a situation with someone who has a substance abuse problem and you've never had to experience nothing like that before. And now y'all are married and now y'all are cohabitating and now y'all are joint families and all of this shit's going on. That's even harder. That's why you should probably like really get to know people and really see what the fuck going on with folks before you decide that you want to sit down.
Deal with somebody in all their seasons. Mm-hmm. But in my opinion, I think they both had an habit. So it was, and for me, in 6 months after being married, you guys should still be in the honeymoon phase. If it's absolutely that bad, that terrible, that early on, this should have never been a thing. But again, you know, whatever. Love was love.
Love is blind. It'll take over your mind.
That's the real shit. That's why the era me and my friend grew up in, us millennials, we are the pivotal year because we had such great music. We had idols to look up to. We were able to have boy crushes with the boys our ages. Mm-hmm. We were able to be outside and not have to really worry about being kidnapped. Not saying it wasn't a thing, but you know, the community was more involved.
Right. And we actually had people to look up to that set great examples. Our grandparents, some of our grandparents, mentors. We've seen Black families be together, stay together. We've seen, you know, like we actually had shit to look to and look for. I'm not saying that it can't come back to that. You know, I hope that we can bring it back. We could bring this bitch back, circle it back a little bit, maybe. But how it's looking and how it's going,
the sleepers got to go back to sleep
or die. We gotta get rid of them because the sleepers go back to sleep. Eventually, they're gonna wake back up, and then we're gonna be doing this whole process again. We're gonna go through this whole cycle again. Hopefully, I'll be dead by then, but if the motherfucking cycle come back, I ain't got to deal with this shit again.
Because hopefully by that time, my kids will have kids, and then their kids is dealing with it. Like I don't want to deal with this shit no more.
But why would you see what I'm saying? No, I don't want nobody else's generation to deal with this. This right here, what we're dealing with right now. This is crazy. This is crazy on all 4 fronts. This is crazy politically. This is crazy socially. This is crazy spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like this shit is all over the board. This shit is crazy in the household. This shit is crazy at the school. This shit is crazy in the public. This shit is crazy at the church. This shit is crazy at the like. Bring back asylum. Start locking their asses up. Where is the white jackets at? Where the white jackets at? Stop put these motherfuckers in a mask like that man on that movie. Put the fucking mask on them like Hannibal and the goddamn on jackets, and let's start putting them in the padded rooms. Feed them the medicine. I don't give a damn. I'm serious. I'm for real. I'm dead for real. Because what the fuck's going on? It seems like that's the only way we're gonna be able to control these animals. And I'm not saying obviously, you know, a lot of what I'm saying is extreme, right? But I am saying that a lot of individuals who have unhealed trauma and just mental health issues that, you know, you cannot function in society as a normal citizen. And at this point in time, maybe we need to figure out what the hell normal citizenship looks like. Right. Because a normal citizen is not going to stand outside Rihanna's house and shoot 5 times into this woman's house. That's not normal. That's not normal.
A normal person isn't going to get on live and do a line and make it seem like we should understand why. Girl, we just understand you spiraling at this point. Yes. We understand that what's keeping you here, and you slowly getting up there as we watching you do what you do. Like, normality is not somebody who is literally lying about everything as they run our country to a war that has not been declared by Congress and is lying about the deaths in the first week, already over $1 billion. Just everything is a lie. The objective, what are we trying to obtain? Why are we even in this shit?
History repeats itself, though. Again, absolutely. History repeats itself. This ain't the first time that we've been in the war that we didn't ask to be in. Iraqi war, Vietnam War. Now, I can't say World War II because them folks attacked us, so it is what it is. You feel me? Just like we were saying about Tiana Taylor. Hey, bitch, keep your hands off of me. Because I got to react. Now I got to do something about it because you done did too much over here. Yeah. So, again, on that part, we do what we had to do. But we've been in a lot of wars that we didn't ask to be in, and here we are again. But this time it's just a lot different because a lot of the things that's happening politically in this freaking government, in this US of A, nobody ain't not a damn person. That's not the citizens, not the Congress, not the Senate, not the congregation at the church. Nobody's asking for this shit. We got bigger fish to fry right here. Like, sweep your front porch first. Take care of home first. Healthcare high as hell. Gas is crazy. We know why gas is crazy though. Gas is crazy. And that was a setup. Again, that was a whole setup on its own. He did exactly what he wanted to do. He knew gas was gonna go up if he closed the Strait of Hormuz, Strait, whatever the strait called, right? You know what I'm talking about? That the oil ships go through. When he closed that shit, he knew before he closed it that the oil prices was gonna go skyrocket. He knew this shit then. He don't give a fuck about the oil prices going up. He don't give a fuck about gas going up because if the objective is to go to war and to win the war or to be out there doing whatever the fuck he want to do out there, he gonna do it. Absolutely. He gonna fucking do it. And if y'all gotta pay $5 a gallon, then y'all just gotta pay $5 a gallon.
Absolutely. Because he said it himself. He said you gotta go down to get up. So if the American people gotta pay more, it's okay. We'll bounce back up. He does not care. He has 2,500 boots on the ground. He sent troops out there. For what reason are we? We digress. You motherfuckers is running amok, and this we will circle this shit back a plethora of times because every time. No,
while it's still happening, it's going to be brought up again.
This is going to either get worse or get better. And in my prediction,
it's going to get worse before it get better.
Now for your free tethering, it's not projecting to look any better. No, it's not. I can just, if I had that projection for the lottery numbers, we'd be out. But I don't. But I can project.
Right. No, for real. Because again, history repeats itself. So while history is repeating itself, and while we're going through this systematic bullshit that really nobody has control over, I don't even think running the country at this point. To be honest with you, I think his ass a puppet. I think he a puppet, and I think that I can say some names. I just choose not to go that far into detail.
Epstein's running it at this point. Epstein's running it. Let's just put everything on Epstein because that motherfucker still ain't been held accountable. So
Epstein is dead. Epstein is dead.
Is he, friend? Since we're talking about people in muck, I just seen something that they said that they saw him riding around in California. I'm gonna insert the video here, and you guys let me know, okay? They said they saw him riding around in California, and I don't know. Again, AI, she might be doing her big one. Or this motherfucker.
Because bitch, I saw a whale eat a lion, and I'm like, okay.
Either AI is that fucking advanced that we should all be really concerned more than what we are now, or somebody has a fucking what is it called? A Google bogger, a Doggle bogger. Whatever that word is.
Right. We got like a twin.
Double bogger. Right. Word is that he has somebody that looks like him, and instead of this man changing, he's embracing the fact that he looks like Epstein. So there's that.
Right. No, I don't know. I think that he's dead. I just don't think that he killed himself. I think that they killed him.
Oh yeah. I definitely think they killed him. You knew too much.
He was about to air this bitch out.
And yet it still was semi-aired out, and I don't even think that's the middle of the iceberg. I think that there's more shit. We're just not, who are we to know more?
Right. Well, and yes, pedophiles eating babies. Yeah. Next, we're going to war. Okay. Well, wait a minute.
At this point, there is nothing else that can surprise me about this. Whatever simulation we're in right now, because if the aliens touch down tomorrow, friend, because today is St. Patrick's Day, I would not be surprised.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
My lucky charm.
All right.
I would not be surprised because you just gotta expect
the
anything at
unexpected.
this
I
point.
told my mama that last night. I said, I'm ready to. I said, if the horn is blown, baby, I know where I'm going, and I know where my kids is going. So at the end of the day, I'm just gonna live my life, and I'm gonna make it a day, take it a day at a time,
That's all we
because
can do.
I'll keep our soldiers in our prayers, and
absolutely,
I want to start sending care packages and stuff out there, but I need to figure out a little bit more information on how to get that done. And
that would be awesome. Spreading kindness. Look at that. I hope everybody else spreads kindness while you're tuned in and listening to Today I Got Time. Get in the comments, y'all. Talk to us. Let us know what's up. What's tea? Right. Let us know your thoughts about the muckery that's going the fuck on in 2026. It's only the 3rd goddamn month, and already the calendar is looking fucking ridiculous.
I'm trying to tell you, boy, because what every day I wake up, I'm like, oh shit, it's something else out there. What the fuck going on here? Let me get the fuck. I had to close my phone the other night. I was like, oh, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed, baby. I'm going to bed. You won't get me fuck up my dreams. Nah.
I don't want this bad thing in my thoughts. Go ahead. What you said.
Not at all.
But hopefully our podcast gives you guys good thoughts, gives you some humor, laughs. Make sure you guys tune in and subscribe to keep up to date with our latest things that we got going on. Thank you guys for tuning in. Until next time, y'all. Bye.